In this video, I will show you how you can automatically send the appointment reminders on WhatsApp using Interakt application. Well, Interakt is an amazing application for sending the WhatsApp messages because it has the access of official WhatsApp Cloud API. And in this video, I'm going to teach you that how you can start sending the WhatsApp messages to your customers, to your clients, or to your leads using Interakt. Okay, so in this case, I have the customers data, basically all the appointment booking details into the spreadsheet. Basically, as soon as I will receive a new appointment, I'm going to note down that appointment details into the spreadsheet, and as soon as I will do that, you will see how an appointment reminder will be scheduled automatically for this particular person, and when the date of that appointment will arrive, before the one day of that appointment, a WhatsApp message will get sent automatically via Interakt application. Okay, and to automate this process, I'll have to first build a connection in between Google Sheets and Interakt application, and in order to connect these two, I'm going to use this Pabbly Connect. It is an integration and automation software via which I'm going to integrate these two applications, and here you can see I am already logged in this software. You can also create your free account in just 2 minutes from this sign up free button. Okay, and in the free account you will also get free tasks to test this automation. Now once you will reach to the dashboard, the very first thing you'll have to do is to click on this blue button, that is create workflow, and provide any random name to your workflow, to your automation. Okay, so I'm going to provide the name something like automatically send WhatsApp message, or you can say appointment reminder, automatically send appointment reminders on WhatsApp. Okay, so I am providing this particular name. You can provide any random name. Now click on create, and then you will notice two boxes in front of you. Okay, so these are actually trigger and action. So here trigger means when this happens, and action means do this. So whenever this happens, then automatically do this. Understand with an example also. Let's say whenever a sale happen in a payment gateway application, then automatically send an email to customer via Gmail application. Okay, so this is how you need to always select the applications in which you are building an automation. And here, according to our use case, whenever any new appointment is received into this Google Sheets application, then automatically send the reminder via Interakt application. Okay, so this is how you need to select the application in this trigger and the action window. Now I am going to connect to Google Sheets with the Pabbly Connect first, and then I'm going to connect Pabbly Connect with the Interakt application. Okay, so this is how this automation will take place. Okay, so firstly choose a trigger event, that is new or updated spreadsheet row, and as soon as you are going to do that, you will see a webhook URL will be provided. Okay, and along with this URL you will also receive few set of instructions. Okay, so you will have to carefully read this instruction and follow these instructions. Okay, so I'm going to copy this webhook URL first, and then I'm going to open the spreadsheet. In this spreadsheet, click on extension, click on Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on. I'm sorry for that. Before that, firstly you will have to select this add-on option and click on get add-on option, and here you will have to search for the Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on. Alright, so I am searching for this Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on, and here you can see this add-on is already installed into my spreadsheet. So if you are building this connection for the first time, the very first thing you'll have to do is to install this add-on, and once this add-on is installed, you will notice that again when you click on this extension, you will find your Pabbly Connect webhooks add-on here. Okay, but before I open this add-on, firstly I'm going to add some dummy appointment details here, and then I am going to do the setup. Okay, so assume that the name of the person is demo patient who has actually booked an appointment with us. The date of the appointment is actually 2nd of May, so that is why I will be adding the date as 2nd of May 0205 and /2023. After that I will add the timing. So assume that the person has scheduled the appointment for 9 AM. Okay, so here I will add 09:, and 00. Okay, so I have provided the date and the timing and asking for the email address. So here I will add some dummy email address, that is admin@pabblytuts.com, and lastly I will add the WhatsApp number of the person. Make sure that you always collect the WhatsApp number of the person from the appointees so that you can send the message, you can send the reminders on their WhatsApp. Alright, so I will be adding the number in this way, and currently in front of you I will add a dummy phone number, but don't worry, I will replace this number with a genuine one when I am about to send the final WhatsApp message. Okay, so I have provided all the details. Now I will click on this extension and then I am going to open my add-on. And here exactly I need to paste the same webhook URL which we have received via Pabbly Connect. Alright, so I have copied the same, let me paste it, and it is asking for the trigger column. So firstly read the instruction. The trigger column will be your final data column on which if the data is added, the whole of that row data will be sent to the webhook URL. So basically it is asking to provide a column name on the filling of which this automation should trigger, or you can say the data should get sent to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so in this case whenever I am going to fill one row, my data will be filled up to E column, and as soon as the column is filled, this E column is filled, this automation should trigger. So that is why I have specified E here as the trigger column, and here you can see as soon as I have clicked on the send test button, the data has been sent successfully. Now I am going to submit, and here the setup is configured successfully. Clicking on close, and when I will come back to my Pabbly Connect dashboard, you will notice that the response is already received into Pabbly Connect dashboard. Okay, so if I will show you the details one by one, here we have the trigger column, here we have the same spreadsheet name, and here we have other appointment details as well which we have specified into our spreadsheet. Basically the name of the person, that is demo patient. Here we have the same phone number, the same email ID, and the same appointment timing and the date. Here you can notice this is the same details. Okay, so the presence of this data clearly shows that the connection in between our spreadsheet and Pabbly Connect is working absolutely fine. Okay, so now onwards, every time you are going to add the new appointment details, the details will be captured via Pabbly Connect instantly, because this trigger will instantly capture the new incoming data. But for that you will have to enable one more very important settings, that is send on event. When you will enable this option, that means it will ensure that every time the new data is added, this data should get sent to the Pabbly Connect automatically. Okay, so here you will notice that a tick mark has been added automatically. That means this option is enabled. Now I will come back to Pabbly Connect, and now I want to send an appointment reminder to this particular person on his WhatsApp number before the one day of the appointment. Okay, so currently I have the date of 2nd May, but I want to send the appointment one day before this date. Okay, so how I am going to do that? So basically firstly I am going to fetch out the date of one day before. Okay, how I am going to do that? Simply clicking on this plus icon, and then I will search for the date and time formatter feature. Well, it is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect via which you can perform various kind of operations within your dates in this automation. Okay, currently I'll go with this add or subtract time. Okay, so I have selected the same. Simply I will click on this connect button and it will be connected immediately, and after that it will ask you to provide the date and the expression. Okay, so here I will be adding which date? Basically this date which I have received from my Google Sheets data. Okay, so let me add the same, that is date, and I don't need to manually copy this data and paste it here because I can access the above data from this drop down. Okay, so let me search for the date. Alright, so I have mapped the date, that is 2023 and 02 and 05. Alright, here you can notice 2023, 02 and 05, and here I will also map the timing. So I just need to give a space, and then I can also map the timing, that is 9 AM. Okay, so I have mapped the date. Okay, now it is asking for the expression. So firstly you will have to read the instruction, and since I just want the date of one day before, so that that is why I have added the expression as -1 day, and after that I'll have to provide the to and the from format. So in this to date format, I'll go with this YYYYMMDDHHMMSS, and in this from format I'll go with which particular format, basically this YYMMDDHHMMSS. Here you can even compare that it is the same format. Here you can notice I have this YYYYMMDDHHMMSS, and here we have the same format. Now I'll be clicking on this button save and send test request, and I'm really expecting that 1 day advance date should be received here. And here we have received the date of 2023-02-04. Well, I think there is a confusion because in this particular section I have provided the from format as YYMMDD, but in this case I have this second value is the date, not the month. Okay, so either I'll have to change this from format or I will have to change the format of this date. Okay, so firstly I will check for the format whether we have this YYYYDDMM format or not. Well, I don't have this particular format, so what I can do is I can change this format. Okay, so how I'm going to do this change? Okay, so this is the spreadsheet, and in this spreadsheet only I'm going to change the format of my date. Okay, so you will have to search for this custom date and time, and here you will notice that we have various options. Okay, so I will be clicking on this particular date, and here I will make sure that the date should be into the 4 digit, and here as per the format the month value is also right and the date value is also right. So I think I have provided the date incorrectly. Okay, well, the format is absolutely correct. I just need to change this date. Okay, so instead of the 2nd Feb, I'll have to correct this date and it should be 2nd of May, and now I will press enter. Alright, so I have now added the correct date here, and in the appointment timing also instead of 9 I think it should be added as 09, leading with 0. Okay, well, it is not taking that format, so I can change very easily this format. Okay, simply search for the format, number, and then custom date and time, and here instead of adding this date durations, basically the date formats, I will add hours, and again it should be leading with 0. Basically it should be in 2 digit. Then I will add a colon, and here I will add the minute, and again it should be leading with 0, and lastly I will add a colon, and here I will again add the seconds, and it should also be leading with 0. Clicking on apply, and I think now I have the current date and timing. Now in order to capture this updated data inside Pabbly Connect, I'll have to click on this recapture webhook response button once again, and then click on yes, and then you can notice that Pabbly Connect will start waiting for the webhook response. So I just need to copy this webhook URL once again in order to make sure that the correct URL has been updated here. Okay, opening this initial setup once again, and then I will be pasting the same webhook URL once again. Alright, so I have added the URL and clicking on this send test button, and you will notice that the updated data will get sent here. Okay, so let us come back to Pabbly Connect dashboard and check whether we have received the updated date and time or not, and yes, we have the updated date. Now I don't need to manually replace this date and time. Simply click on this refresh button and you will notice that these dates and time, basically these values will be replaced automatically. Alright, so the automation has been refreshed. Let me check. And here you can see we have this YYYYMMDD and HHMMSS, that too in the 2 digits. Okay, expression will be the same, that is -1 day. To format will be the same, that is YYYYMMDDHHMMSS. Now why I am specifically selecting this format, I will tell you this later, but make sure that you go with this particular format only, and the from format will also be the same. I'll be clicking on the save and send test request button once again, and this time I'm really expecting the correct date, and here you can see we have received 1st May data. Okay, so we have now the date of 1 day prior to the appointment, and I want that the reminder should be sent on this specific date and time. Okay, so how I am going to send the reminder on this specific date? Basically I will delay this automation until this date. Okay, so how I can do that? I will be clicking on this plus icon, and and here I will search for the delay function. Well, delay is an amazing feature of Pabbly Connect. Alright, so let me search for the same, that is delay, and here we will specify that this automation should be delayed until this specific date, and when this date will arrive, the message should get sent, or you can say the appointment should get sent. How much delay you want to put in workflow, okay? So I will go with this delay until, and in this delay date I will map which date, basically the date which we have just received after subtracting 1 day from the actual date. Okay, so let me map the same. And now you must be thinking that what is this mapping which I am repeating again and again. So let me tell you, whatever the details we will map here, these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. I repeat that these details will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in next time. And here you can notice the format has been specified clearly. That is why I have collected this date and time into this specific format, because I knew that delay will ask me the same format. And here you can notice that this automation has been delayed until this specific date. Now when this date will arrive, what should be the next step? So basically it should send the appointment reminder on the WhatsApp number of the patient. Okay, in this case I am sending the appointment reminders to the patient, so that is why I am saying patient here. Okay, but you can send these appointment reminders to any person, to any customer, to any lead. Alright, in the action event I will be selecting this send WhatsApp template message. Now just like we have built the connection in Google Sheets and Pabbly Connect, this time I will connect Interakt and Pabbly Connect, and for the connection it is asking for the secret key. Okay, so you will have to visit this particular documentation, this particular link, and then I am going to copy this token. Alright, so I have copied the same. Let me paste the same, clicking on save, and this is how Interakt and Pabbly Connect will be connected successfully. And here you can see it is asking for the country code, the phone number, the full phone number, and several other details. Okay, so as I have told you, we are going to send the WhatsApp messages using Interakt application, and now you must be thinking that why it is asking the phone number at two different places, why it is asking the same question twice. Okay, so you'll have to read these instructions. It is mandatory to give a value for either full phone number or for both phone number or country code. Okay, so basically it completely depends on the phone number you have. Okay, so currently I have the full phone number, basically I have the number along with the country code, so that is why I will be adding this particular number in which field, basically in this full phone number field. Okay, let me show you, this is the full phone number field. Just in case if I had only the phone number, in that case I will be providing, I had to provide the phone number in this field, and then I'll had to specify the country code separately. Okay, so let me first map the phone number, that was 98888, and again I will replace this number with the genuine one when I will finally send the WhatsApp message. Okay, now it is asking for the template code. Okay, so, alright, so let me first take you to the Interakt application. Alright, so this is the application. So once you will create your account in Interakt application or in any application which has the access of official WhatsApp API, the very first thing you'll have to do is to create a message template for sending the WhatsApp messages to your customers or to your clients. Okay, once the template is created, you will also have to submit it for the approval to the parent company of WhatsApp, that is Facebook, and then Facebook is going to approve your template. Okay, once your template is approved, then only you are able to send the WhatsApp messages to your customers, to your client. And here you can see whatever the templates are marked with green color, these templates are actually the approved one, and whatever the templates are marked with red color, okay, let me show you, these templates are actually the rejected one, and the templates marked with the orange color are actually actually the pending one. Okay, for sending the appointment reminders, I have created this message template, that is appointment reminder 1 day before, and this is already approved. I have got the approval, I'm sorry for that, already. Okay, and here you can see this is the name of this message template, and here I have added the header, that is appointment reminder. Okay, well, header is completely optional, and if you want, in place of text, you can also add the image, the video and the content. Okay, currently I am going with the text only, and from this particular section you can compose your message. Okay, whatever the message you would like to send to your customers. Okay, and here you need to create your message just once, and the same message will get sent to all the customers, only the details will be replaced automatically. Okay, so whatever the details I have added with the curly braces and in the form of number, these values are called as variables, and these variables will be replaced automatically when this automation will work in real time. So whatever the values I want to keep on changing automatically, I have specifically add those values in the form of variable. Okay, so this is the message hello, and here the name of the patient will appear. There is an appointment schedule with here I will add the doctor's name and the date and the time, and here I will add the clinic name. Okay, and if you want, you can also attach the footer and buttons along with your message, but this was optional, so currently I have not included any. And make sure you always provide the sample content before you submit your message template for the approval. Okay, now what is the sample content? Okay, so basically you are telling this system that what values will come in place of these variable. Basically this is just a dummy content, a sample content. Okay, so this is the template, this is how you can create the template. Okay, and currently I am into the view mode, but when you will edit this template, when you are into the edit mode, you will notice more editing option along with this body text. Okay, so now I am going to copy the code of this particular template from the URL. Make sure that you do not include the starting and the ending slash, and then I will be pasting the same, asking for the language code. Okay, so for English the code will be EN, and for the English US the code will be this EN and US. Okay, so in this template, in my template, I have added this English as the language, so I will go with the EN. Okay, asking for the header value, so how about I directly copy this text, that is appointment reminder, and paste the same here. And here comes the most interesting part, that is body variable values. So here we will specify that what values will come in place of this variable. Okay, so firstly I will provide the value to the first number variable. So here the name of the person will appear. Okay, so I just need to click on this particular field and I can find the above data here in the drop down. Let me search for the name of the person. Now for providing the value to the second variable, simply add 1 comma, and this is how I can map the second value. Okay, so here the name of the doctor will appear, so how about I write something like Dr. Gupta. Okay, this is going to be the value for the second variable, and once I will add the value. Okay, so this is the value which I am providing manually, so let me first paste the same in this specific field. You do not have to search for this value in this search bar. Okay, now I will again add the comma and provide the value for the third variable to the third variable. Okay, so here comes the date and time, so let me map the date and time of the appointment, that is appointment date is this, and again I will add a comma, and lastly I will add the appointment timing. Okay, and lastly in place of the fifth variable, the name of the clinic will appear, so how about I write something like ABC clinic. Okay, so I think I have provided the values to all 5 variables, asking for the position of button and the value of dynamic URL. Well, I have not included any button and any URL, so I am going to leave these 2 fields blank. But before that, let me first replace this number with the genuine WhatsApp number, that too into this particular format, that too in this particular format. Okay, and then I am going to click on this final save and send test request button. Alright, so I have provided the genuine WhatsApp number. Clicking on this button, save and send test request, and you will notice that a new message will arrive, and here you can notice the message is already arrived. Let me delete that previous message so that you won't get confused. Okay, so I have deleted the same, and here you can notice the response is received, and this response was positive, and this is the message. Appointment reminder. Hello demo patient, there's an appointment schedule with Dr. Gupta for this particular date and time. Please arrive 15 minutes prior to the appointment. Thanks, ABC Clinic. Okay, so this is how now onwards the messages will get sent automatically. Basically, the appointment reminders will get sent automatically using this Interakt application. And in this case, I have added all my data. I have collected all the details of the appointment into the spreadsheet. Okay, so what will happen, every time you are going to collect the details of the new appointment, an appointment reminder will be scheduled automatically 1 day before the actual date of the appointment automatically. Okay, you do not have to do anything manually. Simply set this automation inside Pabbly Connect just once, and after that you can sit back and relax, because Pabbly Connect will take care of all the tasks in the backend. You do not have to do anything manually. And just in case if you want to access this automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, I will also attach the link of this automation into my description box. You just need to click on this link, sign up into the Pabbly Connect, and then you will be able to access this particular automation inside your Pabbly Connect account, that too for free. Not just these applications, you can integrate multiple applications and automate your business with Pabbly Connect. You can ask your queries at forum.pabbly.com. My team will surely answer to your questions. This is the website of Pabbly Connect, and for the latest updates of Pabbly Connect and unique automation ideas, you can join our Facebook group, that is formget.deals. If you have found this video helpful in any way, share it with your friends and colleagues, and also help them to automate their business. Like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video.